Welcome to Mac Daddy Model Hobby. I'm Mac. All right, yeah, this is, believe it or not, I'm doing it on the same day. Sunday morning model cars and coffee, hosted by Paul from Left Coast Model Car Builds. I have a few things for today, a couple projects I'm working on, and a couple things I'd like to show you. And I have a couple questions. So, yeah, hang on and we'll get right to it. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Excuse me. All right. Yeah, let's do, I had to write it down because I knew I'd forget half the stuff. So, first thing I'm going to talk about is, as you all know, I've been working on the Viper. Ran into some problems with the windshield. Yeah, I cracked it, and yeah, I mean, it could be a lot of work. It could be repaired. It's pretty bad. So, I was looking for the part, and I went to YouTube, and I found a part, well, a couple parts for $9.99, but the shipping was like, brought it to like, almost $20. So I said, well, let's see if I can get some other options. So just for the heck of it, the other day I was at not Hobby Lobby, I'm sorry, Ollie's, looking at their models. They have another Viper about the same year, but it's a Revell, not AMT like I have. So, and they had it for $15.99. So I said, well, let's give it a shot. So I had to do just a little bit of trimming, but yeah, I think this is going to work. You won't even know the difference by the time I'm done. So that's pretty cool. So someone else suggested, well, if you buy that kit, then you'll have wheels and a motor for something else. And I never even thought about that. So that's pretty cool. So that was a plus. I'm also working on a 1971 Duster, Plymouth Duster. But I wanted to experiment. I've always liked looks of cars that were tubbed out. And I was kind of scratching my head and figuring out what I could do. So I had this kit, a 66 Chevy Nova Pro Street that was actually tubbed out. So I got my wheels got turning. So what I did was, and I'll put a couple pictures on near the end, I took the chassis from the Nova and I cut it, believe it or not, and I cut it and then I put the halves together. So now I have the tubbed out chassis, okay? So, and still be able to use most of the front for the interior of the I mean, it's going to line up pretty good, I think. I mean, I tested it a little bit. It does go in there, trust me. But anyway, yeah, I think it worked out pretty good. So that's that painted, ready to go. Okay, that's the color I'm going to paint the car also. So I've made some progress. I have the engine done. A couple little things to put on it, but that's it. So that's the engine. I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. I hope you can see that. Yeah, so far, this one's coming out pretty good. I'm really, really happy. Not fast, but coming out better. This is the front end that's going to go on it, which will should line up just like it's supposed to be. Something like that. But yeah, so that's coming along. I do have a question. These are the slicks off the, which are nice, off the 66 Nova that I'm going to use. I did take the rear end out of it, or it was there, already out of it. So it's a shortened rear end. I have no axles. I have no wheels for these tires. My question is, how do I know what to order or what to look for on wheels for this? I'm not sure if I want them chrome or whatever, but I need the wheels to fit in there. And, do I make my own axle up? Should I use this rear end? Or should I use the one that comes on the 71 Duster? and just cut it down? That's my question. So I'd appreciate some answers or some help. I probably could use this one, but I've got to get the wheels for these because I like the size of these, and I don't know. Maybe I could buy the whole kit somewhere. I haven't really looked. Please, if you can, give me some suggestions. But these are what I like. I like the wideness of them and everything. So I'm hoping that's going to work. I'll start looking around a little bit, but some suggestions would be awesome. Yeah, there's something I want to show you that I saw somebody do on mats, not mats. I'm sorry. I saw it on someone's video about their paint booth, how they kind of cleaned it up a little bit, and I've had mine for a year. So what I did is I went to I was at the dollar store, and they sell sheets of like foam board, paper, poster board was what it is, thin. They sell in different colors, but it's like 50 cents a sheet. So let me just quickly show you. Hang on one second. Okay, so that's the paint booth. Before it was all the plastic sides, and the bottom was just a plastic color, and the turntable, just a turntable. So what I did is I cut that out to fit, and it really it lightened it up pretty good. So it's much better, and it's cheap enough where once it gets too bad, I just pull it out and put a new one in. So that's 4 pieces up on the top altogether. So that was a good idea, and I really like the way it came out. So suggestion for anybody that may want to try it. Hang on, we'll get you back to where we were. Okay, so yeah, there's only a couple other things. I was watching Matt's video on some tips on how to handle small parts and how to paint them, and I talked about these before. I also put a link on the comment for Matt to take a look at it. Don't know if he's got these or not, but these are just unbelievable. These are little sticks with a little bit of cotton or whatever on the end of them. They're applicators. You can use them for glue, which is good, but I've been using them for paint a lot. Believe it or not, I don't know if it's me or not, but I seem to be steadier with these. I painted this filter cover with just these, and if I have a brush, I would have leaked over to the black, which was already there, but I use these and they lay it on so nice. I still use the toothpick to get into some tight areas, but I did put them on mats. They were like $6 for like 500 of them. So they're on Amazon. Like I said, I did show this once, but they're better than I even thought they were going to be. So I bought like 2 packs, so I got like 1,000 of these. And I do go through quite a few. You use them and for glue, or you use them for paint. And I don't know. You probably could wash them off, but they're cheap enough. You throw them away, and I still got a 500 plus I got 500 on the bench, so I got plenty to last. And they're reasonable. I think they were $6 for the pack of 500. So that's just a little tip out there. I love Matt's tips. I learn a lot from Matt. He's got some pretty good ideas, and he does some really nice work. Okay, so I'm sorry this is gonna be a little longer than usual, but so my shop card spotlight for today is One Team Garage. This is Ed, aka the Black Poe. Ed is awesome. Does some really good stuff. He's working on he showed a truck that he did. It was like a red color, and then he made the bed wood. It was really impressive. Really good stuff. So he's a good guy to watch. So if you haven't seen him, please go give him a look, a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah, check that out. He does some really good work. So, and you can tell him I sent you. It doesn't matter. So yeah, guys, that's about all I have. I'm making progress on my projects. You know, the Viper was on hold because of the windshield, so I'm gonna get that finished probably, I don't know, soon. But I'm really into this duster. I just wanted it to be a little different. Uh, you know, like the Nova was tubbed out. It's a pro street machine. Uh, and, you know, I kind of want to do that with this. I thought it'd be something different. And it's above my, uh, let's say, grade level, experience level. But so far, I don't know. I'm liking it. Let's hope it all comes together. So, so that's it for me. So, you know, all I can say is, push yourself a little bit. You know, it's worth it in the long run. It gives a lot of satisfaction when what comes out of your head, your brain, comes into what do they call it, fruition. Um, you know, actually see it on a model. So that's my tips for today, for what it's worth. So until next time, see ya.
因为爸爸放着。